Hey everyone, Damien the here from the Entertainment Network once more, bringing you a 1 vs 1 Dawn of War Soulstorm replay on the Blood River map. And as you can see, we've got Handtoy as the Necrons on the bottom versus XS Fingalfin, interesting name, as the Chaos at the top. So we might just switch to his camera angle actually for the time being. So yeah, just looking at starting builds, we've got 3 Cultist squads coming out, and Chaos Temple being built by 2 early workers. And that's what Handtoy's doing. Looks like he's just building a whole bunch of plasma generators, and he's going to be going for some early Necron squads as well. So yeah, I haven't done this sort of commentary in a bit of a while. For Dawn of War that is, so it might just be a bit rusty, but I reckon it should be alright. Anyway, let's just have a look at the Fingalfin's going for. He's going for Chaos Space Marines and the Chaos Lord. Actually, come to think. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right, yeah. Never mind. Just wondering where his third Cultist squad is, so yeah, it looks like Fingal is most likely, or Fingalfin, we'll just call him Fingal. Yeah, it looks like Fingal is probably going to be looking to apply some pressure, and looks like Handtoy should be able to hold off the initial attack though. I mean, you'll have 2 squads of Necron warriors, and a pretty good economy, well, for the early game built up as well by the time these Chaos Space Marines arrive, and of course certainly by the time the Chaos Lord arrives as well. So just have a look. So he's actually, yeah, just focusing solely on the economy at the moment. He's, well, Handtoy is focusing solely on the economy at the moment. And yeah, looks like Fingalfin's focusing on attacking units. And yeah, is that Chaos Marines have actually come into the Necron player's base. So we'll see what he can do. He's actually got 6 Chaos Space Marines versus 3 Necron warriors for the time being. So Handtoy might actually be in a bit of trouble. Oh no, he's going into melee though, not too shabby though. Because Necron warriors actually do a bit of disruption when in melee. And yeah, here comes a second squad of Necrons. So yeah, it looks like Fingal's most likely going to have to retreat his troops, at least until the Chaos Lord comes in. Not really building anything more. As the Handtoy is going straight for the Necron Lord, so he should be able to hold off the initial push by the Chaos player pretty easily. And yeah, he's still continuing to build plasma generators as well. So yeah, it looks like Handtoy appears to have this one in the bag for the time being, but who knows, maybe Fingalfin will have something up his sleeve, or maybe not. He's got floating a bit of requisition at the moment. Might be better off turning a bit of that into power resource by, for example, getting their own plasma generator. But in either case, Necron warriors now being forced to run around a bit. And I'm just trying to have a look up. We seem to see where the Necron Lord is though. Okay, he hasn't been built yet, so so to speak. But anyway, we'll just see what Handtoy is going to do on his build. So yeah, it looks like he's retreating his Necron warriors towards the Necron Lord, and he's teleported his Necron Lord. Oh, it sounded like he teleported him, but okay, now he teleported him to behind the Chaos Space Marines. Not too shabby indeed, especially given that the Chaos Lord is actually at the front, trying to disrupt these Necron warriors at the same time. And these Chaos Marines there, they're going to be forced to move around a bit. It's a bit unfortunate actually that Fingalfin decided to go with a single large squad of Chaos Space Marines. And wow, I'll try to say that very quickly. But anyway, he's going for a second squad of Chaos Space Marines. Probably would have should have gone in the the first place. I mean, a single large squad. I mean, it's easier to manage. They can do quite a bit of damage and all that. But the problem is though, all it takes is just a single commander unit to disrupt them. While Handtoy, he's still got both of his Necron squads still remaining, and going for a couple more Necron squads, so he was able to market them pretty well. So that's only half of them were disrupted, and the Chaos Lord, well, basically came into the fray. And yeah, so now we've got the Necron Lord still chasing around these Chaos Space Marines, doing quite a bit of damage actually. Probably be better off just going back to their base. But here we go, we've finally got the second squad of Chaos Space Marines coming in, so hopefully we should see the push continue for Fingalfin, maybe not. He's going to go back instead to try to take out the Scarabs. Unfortunately, he managed to decapture that point. It's a pretty good effort by Handtoy. Now he's probably going to be sending these Scarabs off to just do a bit of harassment, or well, just a bit of scouting really. And yeah, he's not going to see too much because Fingalfin doesn't have too much at his base at the moment. He has plasma generators and he's going for Chaos Armory, so looks like he's going to be looking to stay in Tier 2 for a bit longer. Possibly going for maybe heavy bolters or something like that for the Chaos Space Marines, which probably wouldn't be such a good idea given that Necron Lord is being used to his full effect by Handtoy. And yeah, he's just doing a hell of a job disrupting those squads. Just having a look, looks like the summoning core is done. And I think, yep, looks like a squad of flayed ones was done as well, so. Chaos player might have been better off just going to tier 2 and then maybe going for an early vehicle plant and then getting a transport maybe. Because against the slow troops like Necron warriors and especially the flayed ones, a transport, or rather should I say mechanized infantry with heavy bolters, that would certainly be able to run rings around the Chaos player. That's what the hell looks like. Instead he's going to doing a bit of harassment, not going to tier 2 just yet, instead he's building more power plants. So Chaos Armory is completed, just seeing a bit of a graphical glitch there. And just having a look, so it doesn't look like either player's going to tier 2 for the time being. So yeah, it looks like he's decided to teleport his Necron warriors back to the base. In fact, it looks like as if he's going to be getting him in a bit of a pincer movement here actually. Teleporting the Necron Lord, but yeah, do you know, Fingerfin did manage to capture a single point. I'm just trying to see where his Chaos Commander is. Oh, okay, he's a little bit far back. And what do you know, we've even got flayed ones coming in as well, so it looks like the system post hasn't been upgraded unfortunately, which means it's probably going to get taken out when those Space Marines actually reach it. So yeah, he's actually decided to go for plasma pistols first. Hasn't gotten any upgrades for his infantry or anything like that though. Although he has gone for aspiring champions there. Oh, okay, now he's going for heavy bolters. Don't know if I really agree with going with heavy bolters before tier 2. Though what do you know, he's going for tier 2 just now. A little bit late though, but what the hell. So Necron player, he's still in tier 1, but he's got a pretty sizable army, so if he keeps pushing forward, he might just be able to end the game right there and there. And we've actually got plasma, oh not plasma, sorry, power swords being researched as well at the armory, so interesting indeed. And yeah, they're being pretty smart with the Chaos Sword, putting him in a squad as well. Probably should put him in a larger squad though, so he doesn't take as much damage. So yeah, he's actually barely managed to hold off the Necron player, or at least Necron players decided to retreat for the time being. So hopefully should be able to buy enough time for the system post to be generated, and here we go, we've got heavy bolters being built as well. So yeah, provided that they keep these squads spaced out, which is not what Fingerfin's doing at all, he might be able to fend off you know, teleporting Necron Lords, flayed ones, that sort of stuff. But the problem is, though, if you bunch them up like that, they're going to be pretty vulnerable. At the same time, though, it looks like Handtoy is going for an Awakened Monolith, so he's going for tier 2 research. And Fingerfin is going to have tier 2 before Necron player, although I don't know much difference that's going to make, especially with these flayed ones coming out now. So, yeah, Chaos player being forced to oh, not bad, using Gulch to slow down troops. But anyway, Chaos player being forced to retreat his troops. And at the very least is retreating them to a bit of a strong point, and this listening post is going to be able to do a bit of damage to the flayed ones onto the Chaos Lord as they slowly chase Chaos Space Marines around. But here we go, they've managed to hold back the Necron player once again. It looks like they're just going from a plasma generator, so we'll probably be seeing a early vehicle plant for the Chaos player. As for the Necron player, he's going for a greater summoning core. So yeah, pretty standard stuff indeed. I mean, there's only so many different buildings that you can get for the Necron player. Although I'm surprised though that he didn't get the Forbidden Archives actually. I mean, he's been using his Necron Lord pretty well actually. In fact, he's kept him alive. Yeah, he's at full health even. So if you give him some special abilities to use, he'd be that much more effective. And here we go, we've got the Machine Pit being built by Fingerfin, so that's just the vehicle plant. No additional upgrades or anything like that, which is rather surprising. I think he would have gone for the heavy weapons upgrade. That's what though. So first vehicle we'll probably be seeing from this Machine Pit will most likely be a yep, transport. Who'd to think, eh? Who'd to think? As for what Handtoy is doing, he's not doing too much actually. He's got a bit of power to use though. And yeah, it looks like he was smart enough to put his flayed squad back into the Monolith. I saw that just before I switched the teams over. So yeah, he's actually going for a Destroyer first. Can't really say I entirely agree with that, but what though? And what do you know, it looks like these, what do you know? Actually got the Berserk ability being used to kill off those Scarabs, and here we go, got a bit of an engagement happening here. Handtoy bringing out a Destroyer, might actually be able to do a bit of damage actually, now that I think of it, because it doesn't look like as if Finkelfin has created any anti-vehicle units of his own. He's making a Chaos Sorcerer first, fun enough. They might be better off actually going for a Hell Talon first, at least to do a bit of not bad. At least to do a bit of anti-vehicle damage, maybe even harass the Necron player's base. Because have a look. Oh, he's building mortals, so not bad. Because yeah, these plasma generators, I mean, they make for pretty juicy targets. That's what the hell. And just having a look. Okay, here we go. Got the Builder Scarabs being brought out. So yeah, Minefield being able to slow down the Chaos player a bit. Sorry, not the Chaos player. The Necron player a bit. And what do you know? We actually do have a Hell Talon being brought out for the Chaos player, and it doesn't appear to be going for much more, so we'll see. Oh, here we go, he's keeping it at the front line, so most likely be seeing it being brought out to destroy the Destroyer? Destroy the Destroyer? Okay. Just have to be careful. Ah, there we go, so very good Mark Draw indeed. Retreating the troops into the Chaos Rhino, and unfortunately using the Berserker ability, it's going to be going mostly to waste, but what can you do? Mortals have come out though, so Finkelfin's not careful. His Hell Talon's going to get destroyed by the Immortals. Yep, down it goes unfortunately. And we've got a second Hell Talon being brought out. So yeah, unfortunately this relic's going to go down. The relic's being secured for Hand Toy, and he's got an obelisk on it. So it looks like Hand Toy is pretty much ahead for the time being. He's even got his Forbidden Archive up. Although the Chaos Sorcerer has come out, and we do have the heavy weapon increase. Just have a look. So we've got more plasma generators being brought out for the Chaos player. So he's most likely looking to go for heavy vehicles before going for a tier 3. Will it pay off though? Who knows? I mean, we've only got a single squad of Immortals. All we need to stop them from doing much damage is, yeah, just to target them with heavy bolters. Maybe use the Doom Bolt ability from the Chaos Sorcerer. Maybe he's going to use it right now. Yep. And yeah, maybe just missing them by bits, but what the hell. And yeah, maybe just use Assault, Chaos Basement, that sort of stuff. And yeah, unfortunately it looks like the, wow, not bad. Looks like the Chaos Space Marine Heavy Bolter turret is going to be destroyed. Unfortunately it was disabled with the Solar Pulse ability, and yeah, it looks like Chaos Rhino was not actually used to get those troops out for the Chaos Space Marine player for some reason. He only seems to have one squad of infantry of or should I say of Chaos Space Marines left, and yeah, now they're just going to be disrupted. Chaos Rhino is most likely going to get taken out, so this squad is going to be pretty much dead in the water though, so yeah, they're not going to be able to do too much. At the same time, they do have a Hell Talon out, but it can only do so much of course. I mean, it's anti-vehicle, anti-building. Managed to take out a destroyer though. Oh, did it take out both destroyers maybe? Looks like it, so managed to do that at the very least. And he's actually advancing towards the Necron player's base, an interesting thing to do. Just having a look at what Necron Lord has. It looks like he's got the Resurrection Orb and I think the Phylactery upgrade as well. And what do you know, we've actually got Defiler being brought out by Hand Toy as well. And getting a second Defiler out is going to need to get the another vehicle cab upgrade. Or maybe no, this Defiler might not last that long though. Let's see what happens. So what do you know, maybe... Oh, never mind, he's actually got two squads of Chaos Space Marines there, but there you go, pretty good solar possibilities being used by the Necron Lord there, so it shouldn't affect these Defilers too much though, because they can just afford to go into melee against these Necron Warriors. However, the Space Marine squad without a transport has been pretty severely affected, and yeah, it looks like the remainder of this squad's going to get destroyed as well, so pretty good play by the Necron player indeed. I mean, both players played right, so that's what they'll... And what do you know, the Necron player is being slowly pushed back by these Defilers, but the problem is that we don't really have any ranged backup for the Chaos Space player. Although there you go, the Necron player has been driven out, and wow, managed to capture a point though, and they do manage to decapture this relic as well, and they do still have the Necron Lord still doing damage to Necron player's base. Interesting, we've still got a single squad of Chaos Space Marines left, and there we go, so that Necron Lord should pretty much be neutralized. In fact, they're probably just leaving that Necron Lord here just to do a bit of harassment, just to keep the Chaos Space Marine player at bay while they rebuild their forces. So speaking of which, looks like Fingal's actually got two... Does he have a third? No, he's only got 2 critical locations, but if you can hold them for long enough, you might just win the game. Probably won't be able to though, given how long this game has remaining, but you never know, he might win for another effort instead. And here we go, here come the Immortals and Necron Warriors, assisted by Heavy Destroy. That's interesting. So Heavy Destroy is going to be assisting, and some Wraiths as well, so yep, the Necron player is going to be throwing the kitchen sink just about at the Chaos Spacer player. So will Fingerfin be able to counteract that though? Well, who knows, maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see what happens. Necron Lord is actually doing quite a bit of damage there, and all we have, the Chaos Space player is Cultist Squad. We'll have a couple of Defilers. Oh, we have 3 Defilers actually. Third one coming out there. Chaos Space Marine Squad, and he's going to GG. So unfortunately we're not going to get too much of a final battle, although who knows, we might get a just a bit of action, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So he hasn't quit yet, I guess. But yeah, the forces of the Chaos Space Marine player just melting away pretty quickly, and wow, just pretty good play by both players really. But the Necron player is certainly playing pretty well, retreating his forces when necessary, getting all the necessary counters and all that, using them pretty well, so not too shabby indeed. Only so much to be said about that. And yeah, unfortunately there goes Fingerfin, so yeah, not such a shabby game between 2 stalwart players. Yeah, we'll just get some good close-ups of that, so there you go, Chaos. Sorry, not Chaos, but the Necron Lord hitting an invisible Chaos Space Marine unit. Yeah, disappeared. Not bad. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully we should be able to upload this video a bit later on today. And until that happens, this has been Damien Tudovic signing off.